Oh crap.
What?
I just realized what we're about to do. We're about to do the Atreus section.
We blitz.
Absolutely.
We ride till dawn.
I feel like we kind of have to see the cutscene with Freya, which is the only real cutscene of the whole thing. Oh no, and Jormungandr. The one time you see the snake in the whole game. The original one.
They're both the original one.
No!
The older one.
That's the older one that we saw in the last game.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The same. Exactly. We see the older one time.
Yes. The one that's there at Ragnarok.
I can't even. You probably see him from afar in Midgard. That's it. You can't even interact with it again.
No, you can't interact with them.
That's such a cheese. Are you kidding me? Is that the end of his story? Is that the end of his? We just know he's a giant. That's it. He's just a giant who just attacks once.
Yep.
And goes back in time.
Like, lives grows super quickly, fights at Ragnarok, and then gets sent back in time
To have then do
to
anything.
live for like thousands of years and fight Thor a bunch of times. I don't remember, like, they told his story of what he did, like, before getting knocked back from Ragnarok. Right?
Before?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Because the assumption that they were going on in the last game, right, was that snake was going to fight Thor, right? But that snake had actually been there, had already been at Ragnarok, right, and had already failed. So what the fuck did he do, like, leading up to their Ragnarok, right? They told it that story in the last game. Because we don't know how far back he got sent, right? It could have been thousands of years.
That's cheese.
If anybody followed that, please like leave a thumbs up in the comments or something. Because even for me, I feel like that was a lot. Ugh. I understand what like the direction that they went about bringing this guy, like making you play as him in the game.
It is fun at times. It just
No, it's not.
It's too long.
The combat is never fun with him.
Bro, speaking of exactly, bro, Jormungandr is gonna say some bullshit. He doesn't do anything for Ragnarok.
Jormungandr.
Fucking Jormund bitch.
That part's kind of funny.
Yeah.
Fucking breaks his hand trying to open a chest. 10 G's, baby.
Honestly, we should have seen him either getting stronger or we should have seen him going back in time. Okay, the thing is, I'm not gonna lie, if they had done the approach where instead of the bow he uses in close range, it should be like one weapon. Okay, it should be the bow and the knife.
Dude, I lost it when I saw that he was getting a sword. I was like, fuck yes, it's actually given, like, we're actually going to be playable now. Like, it's going to be fun to play as Atreus. Right? He's going to have a fucking sword. But no, that was just your sidekick. Dude, I was so excited.
But, okay, I think he's going to get, like, every game he's going to get stronger and better.
Definitely. I mean, look, just look at how much fucking taller he is. And he's got, like, a bunch of better moves. Doesn't give me God of War, right? It seems really easy so far.
Level 8.
Oh, there we go. Never mind. It is give me God of War. You're dead. Never mind. Good team money! Let's make it so we don't have to do this more than once!
Yeah.
Okay, wow.
No,
you want to try again?
Yes.
Fair enough. Oh yeah, you can also hit square. Like, Sindri's attacks are actually kind of busted.
Yeah, he's not there yet.
Oh, not yet. Get out of here! 2 others, oh my god. Oh, it's unblockable!
Okay, that was really dumb. I'm not gonna lie.
I can't believe we have to do this. Again. Do not. Now!
Bitch.
Freak out of here. I love that. Wow! Get out!
Oh, there's a kind.
One. Ooh, headshot. Oh my god. I'm so lucky I'm not dead. I just took 2 hits.
You should bow an arrow right now.
Ooh, nice. Nice! Take that.
Sick!
No! Oh my god! That was it.
It's because Atreus is such a bitch.
Exactly, he sucks. Alright, now I'm gonna do this. Let's just clear out some of these dudes. Not this guy. Oh wait, even this guy. Great! Everybody else? And one more. Fucking perfect.
Alt. Better arrows. The fuck.
Oh, there you go.
Goodbye. You see, now you have the opportunity to win. Now you winner.
One.
Ooh, full triangle.
Not too far away.
That's shocking.
Woo!
That was sick.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, now it's your turn.
Yeah, now it's my turn to play as Atreus. God damn it!
That was so much fun.
We didn't even get past the first fight. No, I'm giving this back to you. That's bullshit. Oh, here we go. You could probably skip this, but it is the one scene with the snake. I don't get it either. He's our friend.
Yeah, I know. It's like best snake. Snake boy.
I just want to hear him talk.
I want to hear this. I want to hear their conversation. This is the only time we see this little bad boy, this old fuck. Okay, you have to sing with me.
No. Sounds French, yo. Say no. Say no. Oh, hey, buddy. God dang. This is a pretty cool scene. I kind of have to admit that. Even though we don't see him much, the snake is fucking crazy badass.
This would have been a much more impactful scene if he did anything.
Yeah, if he did anything except like spout a couple words and fuck off.
Yeah. Like,
when I saw the trailer for God of War 2018 and like he was in it, I was like, oh my god, we're gonna have to fight that thing. Fuck yes.
We never do that.
Never fight him.
We should have been. We should have.
You imagine how legendary a boss fight they could have made that.
You know we should.
How the heck do you kill something that big? How?
We should have had the older and younger versions meet themselves as a side quest, right? And you as the older version gets corrupted by Odin or something like that, and you and your younger version has to kill your older version, and the younger snake understands that he has to
kill his older self
in the future. So then when
or the old one has to kill his younger self.
That's why he helps you out on your journey.
Look at this guy though. Like, it's fucking sick.
Or it would have been the opposite. He kills his younger... Or something like that. He faces something, like a calamity. But they don't do any of that shit. Isn't that cooler? Isn't that a cool plotline they could have done? We don't see any of the young snake adventures. We just see him pop up. Oh, he's alive. That's a plot point.
That's true. Like, this is a game. Like, it's not like they had to stick to, like, a 2-hour schedule to, like, cut shit out. Could have made this as a fucking... Could have made this a 60-hour story.
Exactly. It wasn't. This wasn't. It was an 80-hour...
30-hour story. Like, okay, yeah. Short of all the fucking dying to the bosses in the combat, like, all the cutscenes together is, yeah.
That's why I'm really cheesed.
20 or so hours, maybe? 25?
Ironwood. Oh, he just mentioned Ironwood.
Yeah, that's where you have to go.
Why would he even mention that?
Because
he just mentions Ironwood after never mentioning it once. Over the course of like the whole time, he just mentions it now. And because he knows, he's prophesying.
Because we have no idea what Atreus just asked him. Probably something to do with Ragnarok and Fimbulwinter and all that shit. Yeah. Okay.
But he just mentions
Ironwood. Which is where Atreus is going to go to create him. Right?
So that's it. We see the old snake to lead their quest towards...
Making the little one. Making the younger one.
No. For him to go to Ironwood, you know what I mean? To make the younger one.
Yes.
Yet the reason why he went to Ironwood...
Come on, Sindri, open the door, yo.
The reason why he went to Ironwood wasn't because of his quest. It was because they went to one of the shrines, and he finds a marble. And he plays with the marble. And she's the one who made him reach. You know what I mean?
Angerboda?
Exactly. It's not, like...
No, it wasn't Jormungandr. I mean, it all kind of tied together, doesn't it?
Yes, but the thing is that, like, dude, like the whole entire sector of Jormungandr right now was almost useless because he just mentions it to mention it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it just
like it probably would have ended up happening anyways had he not said anything.
It would have happened. Not probably. We're gonna see how it happens. Every time we enter.
Oh no! Bunch of enemies.
Every time we enter the shrines, just up, arrow, arrow, up. Look, do you see up? Up.
Yes. None of them were anywhere near it though.
You could have. It was near it before. No way. Also, could be completely wrong. I think I'm completely wrong.
I think so too.
Anyways, I think we have another. God of War, and maybe a God of War where it mixes the North.
Oh, gods there you go. Get fucked.
And something like that, or a DLC. I think we need a DLC.
DLC would be sick, right?
A DLC where it's like a year later and we have Atreus just a bit older, and it goes through some of the.
Nah, you do it like fucking 30 years later or something cool.
30 years, no, Atreus.
I don't know, just a certain number of years later, like enough, yeah, for Atreus to be like a full-grown like fucking adult and like have his own cool weapon. I cannot stress that enough. That's definitely what if they like in the next one, if like the rumors are to be believed that there will be a next one. They've got to give Atreus a proper weapon, not a stupid bow.
We have no information so far. All I know is that the story is too incomplete.
Exactly.
And I think because they said this is our last game, a DLC makes sense. There's too many plots. There's too many uncovered plots that they could just do anything with it. Anything. And it would be sick. It'd be sick. Just because we could see them. Bro, we get Boar comes out.
Boar?
Like Odin's father comes out. His son and grandson died. Ragnarok happened, and it frees Boar. So the villain now is Boar. Revenge of killing.
And we've got to keep the Aesir like down for good.
Exactly, and it also like awakens like the rest of the gods who died, who were imprisoned. You know what I mean? We could easily have that, and it concludes all the storylines. You know what I mean? Like Atreus comes back and he's a bit older.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And he helps his father save Midgard. His father and Freya save Midgard.
Exactly.
Well, the 8 realms.
Exactly, and it concludes the full Ragnarok storyline. And because of this,
well, Sony Santa Monica, if you're listening,
imagine the only way to face war from the here is from getting the power of creation that Atreus is trying to find, from finding the giants, and from finding the mask. I think the mask is in relation to power creation. You mean like the dawn of time, kind of like the strongest of powers. You know what I mean? Like in the world.
Yes.
Like regardless of any pantheon.
The Infinity Stones, if you will.
But does that make sense for a great sequel?
Of the God of War universe.
Does that make great sense for a great like trilogy sequel where the next one is the end of the Ragnarok? You know what I mean? Like the realms like fully like all this gets destroyed because all the at the end of this one, all the pantheons of every world collides basically. You know what I mean? The old Greek gods world collides with everything else.
Yes.
Okay, so that's the end of this the next game. You know what I mean? So we kill Boar, and we killed Boar thanks to Atreus' powers that he gets properly from going to Egypt and different places, from the power of creation, you know, asking questions about the mask.
Yes.
And from getting the power of giants. Faces Boar, because Boar is ultra powerful and needs those powers, we need to kill him, you know what I mean? Wait. So Kratos gets powers over time, and Atreus is, we power him up too, and we kill him over that. And there's a betrayal. Either Kratos dies because of it, and it's like the thing. Yeah. I mean, the prophecy. Kratos died because of it,
in Atreus' arms, but they had Thor standing over them, or they just had some really big burly dude. But
we had some very big burly dude.
Looked really similar to Thor, and that prophecy also had Atreus going to some dude that looked like it was Odin, like fucking no hair, eye patch, like.
But that's what I mean, dude. The thing that we have is that at the end of the story, remember the last thing we see is Kratos with the hammer leading a bunch of people? We haven't seen that happen yet. I think the series is...
No, that was just him being worshipped. He had his axe, yeah.
But we haven't seen that happen yet. Think about it. Ragnarok just happened. The epilogue is just them just cleaning that up. Imagine Atreus goes on his journey, okay? And while he just goes on his journey, gets betrayed. He has a kid with Angrboda. It's like 10 years later. He has a kid with Angrboda. He is named Hel. Okay, and Atreus or Angrboda dies or something like that. Gets betrayed. It makes sense.
Yeah.
And then the grandma comes back for revenge, takes care of Hel over time. It makes sense, doesn't it? I think it makes sense for them to go with Boar, to get Boar included. We find out what happened to Boar. Actually, do we know what happened to? Sorry, I'm going on very big tangents, but dude, this is great storytelling right here. I bet you'd be interested in a plot like.
Fuck yeah, I'd play that game.
Dude, and like you get the snake to help us out, and you face all the other gods, and you actually start getting powers, and you get stronger over time. You know what I mean? Because you just faced Odin. You know what I mean? Like you clear the realms, and at the end of the game, okay, you go between the
fucking suck.
So the main locale will be the Egypt locale in order to get more powers. Okay, and you face the Egypt gods at the same time, so you kill some of them. Okay, and the next the second locale will be like both locales will be Midgard and like the more Norse gods, Egyptian gods. And while they at the end of the game, because the power creation just like fucks everything up, all the pantheons could come together, and that leads to the next two games.
Yeah, like the shit that Odin did, like reverberated, or the death of Odin.
The death of them, yeah, exactly. The death of Odin, and them destroying the mask unlocked Boar.
Oh no! No!
And Boar was so powerful. It could be Boar was so powerful. The other pantheons had to shut him down, like the elder gods, like Zeus and like Kronos and all the super
Zeus is dead.
But back in the day, that's how they took care of the strongest of them all.
They like trapped him or something.
It could be. We have
and as long as Odin was alive, he would remain trapped. Kind of like as long as Odin remained alive, Hel would be trapped.
I'd expect like
the Marvel movies.
I expect like going to plot lines that like there's a reason why they're all separated like that. Why they don't infringe on one another's power. It could be like their powers originate from their location, right? But because if they grow too powerful, they become too strong, and it could be the imprisoned Boar because he grew too powerful. And Odin had to step in too. Like people had to step in, including Zeus, including Ra from the Egyptian gods, and they all stopped Boar. You know what I mean? So that's why the other pantheons help out.
Yeah.
That would be so sick. That would be so sick. Oh, you see, this is why I should be a writer. I'm joking about that.
No, but for real, that sounds enticing as hell. Sounds super fun.
That's the thing. It's because, dude, they had the option of doing anything in these games, and they chose no cool storylines. Bro, I expected Ragnarok for people to die in Ragnarok. We had one death that was impactful to us.
Yep.
That's it.
Brock.
I mean, it was Brock.
Yeah.
It wasn't someone important. We see one more giant, two more giants actually. We see Freyr. We don't see Freya and Freya's dad. You know what I mean? We don't see like gods you expect to see in Ragnarok. It could be that when Kratos has his stomach open, the person who overlooks that was holding hammer, right? Thor hammer. It could be it's not Thor, it's Thrud.
Yeah, maybe.
That makes sense because think about it. Like it's a symbolism of that character. Tyr had a hammer. Tyr had a spear. Tyr had a spear, but also a mask. We never saw Tyr with a mask. Look at a helmet.
Helmet. That's what it was.
We never saw Tyr with a helmet.
That's a good point.
It's a symbolism of the spear. You know what I mean? Like it's the symbolism of the weapon that they're holding. Nick, doesn't that make holy shit? Doesn't that make sense as to how all these plots collide? It could be that Kratos dies. Okay.
You want to skip this or watch it?
Watch it. But I'm gonna keep talking. Okay, it could be that like Kratos dies at the end of this game, but because he died in
this game is over.
The next game,
yeah.
Because he dies at the end of the game, and Thrud overlooks crime because she helped out for the death of Boar because she's the only descendants remaining, right? What again? One because he dies, it leads to all the worlds colliding, and he goes to the purgatory area of all creation. and he faces Zeus and everyone.
Yeah.
And that's the second game. And Atreus is in the realm of the living, and he's in the realm of the dead. And the third game, he faces all the enemies and becomes the leader of all the gods. That would be a sick trilogy. That would end this storyline. It would conclude all the Greek god storyline too. Oh my god, why would we not pitch this? This is like genius, dude. I'm sorry,
Well, we've put it out there now. It's content for the world.
It's smart, isn't it?
It would be a badass ending. I agree.
It would make sense in terms of the storyline of like we could have at the end of the first game, Kratos dies through the power of creation, which makes him go to the purgatory with a bit more powers.
Yeah.
Okay, so he like splits open, and the person who dies is Freya as betrayal. The betrayal of the Roman god, not the Roman gods, the not the Greek gods, the Egyptian gods.
Yeah. I just whatever happens, I hope that it's not going to be that Kratos and Freya have another kid.
No, but okay, I'm just gonna keep going. Imagine at the third one of the trilogy, okay, right? He escapes, the purgatory, he leaves it. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And Atreus, they're both alive because he left purgatory. It could be that the Greek gods get reincarnated as the Roman gods.
Way. And Atreus has risen to drunken power.
No.
Or no, Kratos becomes corrupted by the death and isn't the same anymore, and in the end Atreus has to put him down.
Because of the flight of Alzheimer's or something like that.
Just some crazy twist where in the end Atreus ends up having to kill Kratos. He's just said that they've been to Jotunheim and there are no giants left.